Star of Summer League for the Lakers. So each side making one change, and Mannion right off the bat. Watson tries a three. Out of the hands of Wagler, driving back in. Mannion scores the ult. One way to impact the game right out the gate.
It is. Defensive play, and then you get rewarded on the offensive end. And look at the physicality right here. And I think you'll really like this.
I look forward to it. Yeah. Wagler into the post. Little spin. Didn't go.
High school basketball in Toledo.
Ooh.
So I would see Jay when he was younger running around when we would play in the summertime. So I've been knowing that young man for a long time.
All right. 3 points in each of the first 2 games. Has 3 early here. Mannion out of the corner. Drills a triple of his own. Played at Arizona State. Way off at it.
Right? That's a little long. I'm gonna say that and way to recover.
We'll have to feel it out a little bit tonight. Under the rim. Watson into the corner. Carr.
Make up for it.
That's on
this level.
Kugel tries a 3. Rebound it takes to ultimately get where both of them have landed. The NBA. Fell out. Injury ended his sophomore season after just 4 games.
Well, but now they find themselves being teammates again. Offensively, shot selection, it wasn't ability. Okay, then it wasn't that. Now players that went ahead of him that maybe didn't have the same amount of questions, but now it becomes more efficient at this level because he has all the intangibles, Mike.
Zero underhand and pressured from behind. It's lost by Sanders. Played in 68 games for the Clippers last year. Hickey high off the glass. Sanders cleans the window.
Yeah, and Kobe Sanders, he came in with the Clippers and had some really impactful.
And that's a travel. Arnelli getting a little burn here. So to Sean Padula. Sanders puts it back up. Lakers at 2-0, trying to put themselves in prime position to reach the next 2 games they're guaranteed through. But if they lose one, means no matter what, they'd have a chance to get through it. Just shots you were supposed to take up until the 2-minute mark in the 4th quarter. Miller tries a straight. It was one of the great stories of college basketball last year at Miami. And that'll spin. Martinelli running low on time. Spin all the way around the cup. Down to Miller, puts it back. Seeing a ton of the reserves getting into the game here. I asked him, "You happy to see him shooting?" And he goes, "He's a shooter. Yeah, if you're open, take the shot."
Well, it was surprising to me.
And of course, they're seeing bigger, faster players
from the NBA. What were your first impressions?
Well, first of all, that was so long ago. You're testing my memory. When the summer league came in, was a really quiet event.
Right.
We own summer now to some degree, and that's a real can improve officiating. If it's done correctly, we get more calls correctly in a faster time frame.
It's summer league. Walk me through sort of the development process that gets them to this exact point.
Well, we look at a little over 3,000 officials, 6, and out of that we hire into the G League. And so there's a real vetted process to making it onto a summer league floor. To refereeing is a game in which we are focused on the negative.
Grew up with the old school officials. I did too. It was a lot of leeway with regards to how they broke down the game, but a little bit more difficult for officials now with the way they're being graded. Is it a little bit more stringent? And they have to stick.
Now, our competition committee sets those standards. Okay. Referees don't. And then it's our job.
Main topics, if I may ask.
Ways to make sure the rules have an equitable balance between offensive and defensive sides of the offensive leeway in being able to create space. We want to make sure that
sort of sit here and watch them sort of get this first taste of the NBA or more extensive.
And a job. Most certainly, once you make it to the finals, the game has slowed down a considerable amount, but there's still a year for that, and we'll take the data and apply it appropriately.
Well, that's a painful miss, but the follow-up
When you're joining a new team, what are the things that have to change and that you're getting used to right now?
Yeah, trying to find stuff to move right now. Trying to find some excited.
How many names do you know right now?
Ooh. I would say probably like 10.
You know Luka, Austin Reeves, those sound familiar to you?
Okay, that's 12 then.
Speaking of,
All the guys are getting along really well. We've kind of had like a player-led workout kind of camp deal, so it's been really good. Win, and that has that belief in us. I'm just ready to run for a big wall.
His voice a lot, especially if he messes up. JJ Redick is one to let his players know.
You go. Hey, it's LeBron's team for so many years, and you're looking for certain. They on the whole look for fairly similar things because of the skill sets, right?
Well, defensive-minded players, rebounders, and now you add a rim protector, shot blocker inside with. He's telling you, he comes back healthy. You saw the impact he had when he was healthy.
Martinelli, that outstanding shooter, really blew up as a junior and a senior. Driving down the lane.
Ooh. I would say probably like 10.
Luka, Austin Reeves, those sound familiar to you?
Okay, that's 12 then.
Speaking of,
Guys are getting along really well. We've kind of had like a player-led workout kind of camp deal, so it's been really good. It's going to go out there and win, and that has that belief in us. I'm just ready to run for a big wall.
It's a lot, especially if he messes up. JJ Redick is one to let his players know.
You go by. It's LeBron's team for so many years, and you're looking for certain kinds of play now. But they on the whole look for fairly similar things because of the skill sets, right?
Well, defensive-minded player, and now you add a rim protector, shot blocker inside with Walker Kessler, but he's telling you, he comes back healthy. You saw the impact he had when he was healthy.
Outstanding shooter, really blew up as a junior and a senior. Driving down the lane
for the last 2 seasons.
It was kind of a role player, but sophomore year they were.
Well, not only that, but also in the classroom, two-time academic All-American. So.
And twice, which he's one of the only Wildcats to ever do that. On the drive, Baba Miller. Zaire Smith, Euros, slows it down. Groovy. Now the Clippers with 1 loss. The door's open for them. They need to win these 2 games and probably do so decisively. Jameel
Bombers like, we're going to make sure.
Is now the time and place. I mean, it's really interesting here, right? I mean, it's a bit of a reset in terms of age, and Martinelli can't finish at the rim.
Point guard, Darius Garland. Just tried to move that clock up a little bit more. Much younger team.
Lawyer into the game for the
Field the West. I think Denver still has a couple moves they out. And the Clippers in a situation.
They've got the longest active streak in the league of finishing 500 or better, but ultimately
pace you're going to see with the Clippers this year. Defensive mind, they got to get some stops and steals to get out and run.
The triple. Lakers are up by 9 here. Hanging those 10 points in the first quarter. At the rim, Hickey takes it the distance and kicks it into the corner. Mannion for 3.
Yeah, a little long, but was the head coach at Miami at the time, and Jay is there on the bench, so. Whoa.
Thiero had big dreams.
The action itself is what they.
For 2 shots for the flagrant, and in the end, I appreciate that. And the Dairy Queen. Watson. O'Meara.
No. You're like, bro, come on. What were you just out there just.
It's a distinct club.
Now, about the Lakers going to a little zone defense, and were able to. I saw him against Michigan State. They were playing extremely physical against him, trying to get the ball out of his hands. And, oh, man, what a beautiful double team me. I'm going to make you pay by giving the ball up and finding the open teammate.
Mannion tried to find Thiero. Carr pirouettes. Wagler. He tried to pull. Watson turned it away. Now Watson stepping through. Active hands from Thero. Under 2 minutes left here as Padula.
See them attack you with their, I mean, they come out in those closeouts further out on the court while you're operating your offense.
Watson spots up Martinelli.
But Richard is crazy. So remember, he went to the setting, you know, where the game really didn't count. So he knew that was a safe zone.
As opposed to Summer League, which we're out here calling Arizona the Harvard of the West, and Greg Anthony somewhere is going, what? Magnon. Wow, for Carr. Carr's still commiserating. Sanders through the paint. Swatted away.
Watson took the elevator up a little bit higher.
Kaluma plays the strings.
I was surprised when he decided to leave because I thought Coach McDermott pretty much gave him the keys to the...
I've played 9 games, G League with Maine and
Coachella.
Oh,
come on, man, work with me.
No, all right.
Or whatever.
That's the problem with going to Coachella.
Yeah.
First half, Thero ran out of room, so it's Carr at the buzzer off the front rim, and the follow tip.